Welcome to the Truth to You Daily Podcast, a podcast designed for teenagers who want to learn more about God's Word and how it impacts our daily lives. Journey with us as we set out to explore God's timeless truth one day at a time. Hello and welcome back, and I'd like to wish everyone a happy Lord's Day. It's always special to be in the house of the Lord. I hope that you had a chance to be in services, and maybe you're looking forward, maybe you're driving to a service right now. Hey, I want to give you a quick thought real quick. Before we get there, I want to look at Psalm 40 and verse 8. This is our verse of the week, and we've been going over this the past few days, but let's just look at it quick here again. Psalm 40 and verse 8, I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. One more time, Psalm 40 verse 8, I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within mine heart. Let's go ahead and look at Proverbs Chapter 13. What a great proverb. It's just hard not to fall in love with each proverb. And there's so many things that we could highlight. But I'm looking at verse 20 this morning, and you probably found some other verse that you parked on. But let's just walk through this and sort of unpack it a little bit. Proverbs 13 and verse 20 says this, He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Let me give that again. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. You know, if I was to ask you right now, if you had a desire to be wise, you know what I think? I think you would probably say yes. In fact, I think just about anybody I asked would say yes, because we don't aspire to be ignorant or people who would be considered ignorant or stupid, or we desire to be knowledgeable individuals. We want to be smart. But if I were to turn that around and ask you, what are you doing right now to obtain the wisdom that you desire? I wonder what you would say. Boy, that would be a convicting thought. Convicting question, would it not, if somebody was to stop you? But let's consider what Solomon is saying here in verse 20. He says, He that walketh with wise men shall be wise. Solomon presents an important principle that we all have to recognize, and that is, in order to grow in wisdom, we must learn to walk with people who are wise. Teenagers, look, don't miss this. Don't miss the importance of spending time with wise people. When I was a little bit younger, sometimes, and you can see this sometimes even in teenagers today, when we spend time with people, a long time with people, we begin to pick up certain characteristics. I've seen teenagers that have spent a long time with other teenagers, and all of a sudden they have a very similar laugh than like the teenager they've been spending time with. And it's just so funny how that works out. We pick up on each other's character traits and sometimes even eccentricities. But the same principle also goes to what Solomon is saying. He's saying, listen, if you spend time with a wise person, you're going to find that wisdom is sort of transmitted to you. And on the flip side of that, you spend time with a foolish individual, you're going to find that you're going to be foolish as well, and that's going to lead to ultimate destruction and deterioration in your life. So we don't want to be at that place, but we do want to be at the place where we recognize and identify people who have wisdom, who walk in wisdom, and that we take the steps to walking with them. There are numerous ways that the book of Proverbs talks about that we can receive wisdom. But one of the ways, teenagers, is that you identify those teenagers, and maybe they're not even teenagers, maybe some are a little bit older. You find that there's a little bit of more maturity there in their lives, and they're learning how to take the knowledge they have and apply it to situations. Hey, those are the type of people that you want to be spending quality time with. And I ask you, are you doing that? You want to be wise. You want to have a certain degree of wisdom in your life for decision making. You want to make sure you test your company. Look side to side, look all around and say, hey, are the people, I don't know where that came from, the people that I'm spending time with right now, would they be considered wise? Because ultimately, what they are will transmit and rub off on me. So teenager, adults, whoever we are, hey, let's identify those wise people. Let's go after them. Let's rub shoulders with them. Let's spend some time with them. It's a biblical principle. Wise company, so important. Hey, thanks so much for joining us here for the thought of the day. And now I want to go ahead and sort of pivot now to the teenager of the day, and that is David. David is in our youth group, and boy, we're so thankful for him, so thankful for his desire to serve the Lord. Hey, let's all pray for him. Let's dig in and take David to the throne of grace and ask the Lord to work in his life, give him wisdom for decision making, and ask the Lord to help him on this special day. Again, we want to thank you for joining us. Hope that you'll join us tomorrow as we look at another verse in the book of Proverbs. Have a great day.